Hello, 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 and welcome to SethScapes. So, we come to it at last, the grand finale. This is going to be quite an exciting one. Basically, what's happened so far is I've managed to rampage my way across the Mojave Wasteland. So far, well, it's been a bit of an interesting one. You see, what's going on at the moment is there's I'd set myself up to basically wipe out the Helios 1 power station, and that simply isn't going to work because in the process I basically went on there was a mishap involving a missile or something along those lines. Anyway, and the guy that is the only way I can get a certain password became unalive in a mysterious way. So as a result, I cannot activate the orbital weapon. So I won't be able to use that now. So the next step is all those people that I was going to delete using a giant orbital laser, I now have to go around and manually take care of. So that's the first thing on our list. Now, once I've done that, using my explosives, I'm going to be rather enjoying myself because the next bit is simply put, I'm going to have a bit of a rampage. I'm pretty sure there was... Oh, no, he's hidden away. Yeah, this should be somewhere around here. Oh! Use the body ammo. So we've got to clear building to building, and then I'm going to clear everybody from the outside. And then once that's all done, it's going to be quite interesting because I'm dropping the weapon restrictions. Completely dropping the weapon restrictions. So, yeah, we're not going to have to worry any longer about what's going to go on. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. So, yeah, that's... you know what? Why don't I use my map, fast travel to Helios 1, where there should be some NCR. There we go. Now, by the looks of things, they were a little upset. I'm fairly confident that what just happened there may have something to do with it. But yes, generally speaking, they don't take kindly to being blown up with various things. Where's Lieutenant Haggerty? I swear they had an officer with them. Oh well. Huh. Fun times. So, how are you guys all doing in the chat? You having fun? How's your Friday been?
Who's there?
Who's there? Grim Reaper. Ooh, that got rid of both of them. Just checking in with you guys. Audio good? Everything good? Yeah? No, I would say... Oh, hang on. Password. Huh. If you'll just allow me a moment. Because, yeah, the Eastern password, I think it was the one that this interesting fellow decided that he was going to give me. Or would have done had I not, well, hit him in the face with a missile. So let's just test this theory. We're going on a testing adventure. No, it's not that password. Okay, fair enough. That's fine then. Huh. That drops me by the door. Yes, it does. Okay. So I swear there was just one more person in here. Once I've done that and dealt with that, yeah, I can... Oh, crikey. I literally got jump scared by that person. Bloody hell. Oh, and the other thing I did was I switched to high explosive missiles, which is why I'm... Yeah, okay, so... Good job, Dave, good job. Crikey. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Never said I was particularly smart. Oh.
Had enough.
Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so I didn't do the best job. Oh, hang on, somebody's screaming for help. I need to go help them. They wouldn't be saying that if there wasn't some, something very important going on that they needed help with. And I'm the only one here, so only I can assist. Where are you? The soldier may need backup. I mean, there's wackos out there. You can't just leave them to it to take this on one-on-one. What if something goes wrong? Oh. Where are you? Won't be screaming help if, they didn't need it.
Who's there?
Aha. Right.
What was that?
Consider yourself helped. There we go. Well, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Okay. So, that's one location cleared out. So, now, the next step is rather simple. So, there's big mountain transportal ponder. So I'm going to use the transportal ponder and teleport myself to Big Mountain, where I'm going to heal up. I'm going to check what weapons I have available, which I've sold to the sink. Get everything repaired up fully.
Will Sir be staying for any considerable length of time during Sir's visit?
And get everything
Very good.
all sorted. So, we're no longer doing the weapon restriction as mentioned before. However, I do think at this point, well, there is only sort of so much that's actually going to be helpful to me. So, let's see. What weapons did I sell to you? That are going to be useful. Could get Old Glory back and just beat the Legate to death with it. That could be quite fun. Also a Ripper, because, you know, nothing says we come in peace like basically a chainsaw sword. Let's see what upgrades we have. So, lair mod. Oh yeah, I could get the lair mods as well. And get Elijah's advanced lair, because that's quite a good weapon. A very useful energy weapon. What was it? And it uses microfusion cells. So I just buy all of these. That works quite well. And buy some rockets. Don't need any of that stuff. Might keep some drugs back just for the final fight. Get rid of an absolute ton of stuff. Yeah, I get it. This is the boring bit, but you know, what can you do? Yeah. So it's not like I need that that money particularly much at this point. Equipment repaired. Repair all. Get the auto dock to give me a physical. Perfect. Yeah, so head back to the Mojave, and we should be about ready to go. So port back to yes, man. So all we need to do is head up to the Lucky 38 and initiate this, and then we are good to go. I've been playing New Vegas a while. Sorry about the lack of response. It's my my program I'm using basically to stream is not showing the messages properly at the moment. So I'm just going to try and see what I can do to arrange for this to actually work properly. Right, live chat, all messages. Are we going to do things now? All right. So, yeah, sorry about that, especially as, how long have I played New Vegas? Well, this stream has been going for some time. It has been going a while. And, yeah, it is, it has been quite fun. Overall, I've been playing New Vegas for blinking ages, but, Oh, hang on. That can't be allowed. 1 second, there's people here and they're alive. I was under the impression I dealt with that. Right. Would help if I actually equip it, Dave, wouldn't it? Right. There we go. Thanks for joining us, Jess. That's wonderful. Are you running towards me? There we go. Do I actually have something a bit more snipey? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Red glare. Muhahaha. Evil. Right, come on. Yeah, okay, enough kill cam. Where'd the others go? Cool, right, that takes care of that. Oh, and switch to there just in case. What are you doing in my house? There we go. Okay. There's yes, man.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. let's delete some people. Right.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
And you must stop telling me what to do. Right. How many mini nukes have I got? 2 regular ones. Oh, the big kid ones aren't there. Starters, you mean to go on? Oh! What's got up your backside? Right, let's see. Missile launcher, that'll do. Why is that going inside my head? I look really cool, don't I? Oh. Ah, there's that Centurion. Now, I was actually going to summon in the one of the special Centurions. There's actually a mod option Centurion. It's called Testicles, the debug Centurion. It's brilliant. It's literally just because it's in Latin, where you would normally say it would be testicles, but obviously being written down anglicized, it would just look like it says testicles, which is, you know, it's hilarious. It's a ball joke for those who weren't paying attention. So might have to sort of summon him at some point as well, just to see what happens.
I knew it.
Crikey, that was a bit risky. You know, the whole purpose of me switching weapons was so that I don't accidentally delete all of my own health at point blank range with the missile launcher. Maybe I ought to try something else. Okay. Right, what should we do? Energy weapon. Let's see, the sonic emitter, Gabriel's bark. I'll try the lair again. At some point, in theory, I could wind up with a pretty neat. Oh, crikey, I'm pretty badly crippled, aren't I? Not to worry, not to worry. So, first thing I need is have a beer, and then a couple of healing items, and then stim pack. There we go. Nothing says urgent healing required, like, you know. Slowly making my way back to health. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Crikey. That's a big gun that you're currently... Oh, hang on. Right. Crikey, this has not quite gone the way that I was expecting it to, I'm not going to lie. So, what I need to do is... There we go. Right. Oh, accessible. Oh yeah, of course, because I've got to go the other way around. Idiot. So, to the Hoover Dam. Go to the offices. And here's a smart idea. Why don't I switch to something that's not a portable thermonuclear weapon whilst I'm indoors? Oh, yeah, okay. Huh? Okay, so I just heard the Wild Wasteland thing, but there's no Wild Wasteland thing happening. Right, okay, so those two seem upset, so I am going to use some explosives indoors. Ah, I'm on fire and I can't see. Okay, this is not quite going the way I was originally anticipating, I won't lie. What can you do though, eh? Right, so, oops, I don't know what I've just consumed, but I'm sure it's good for me. Well, there we go, let's implant GRX, let's slow-mo that shit. Oh, beans, right, okay. Interesting.
You like that?
Hang on. So, let's install the override chip.
Hi! Nice to see you again.
Oh, he's so happy.
We can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say? Yes! This is gonna be fun!
It really is.
Unlocking the east power plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Excellent. So, what was that? Am I being attacked by like the ghost of Christmas past or something? Like you saw that, there's an item and it's wibbling. Ah, right, okay, I'm gonna... I think the game's crashed. I think the game just crashed. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, this is amazing. Why? What? Wonderful. Right, okay, so... Right, let's, fuck's sake. Right, okay. Oh, hang on. There we go. Right. So let's try again, because yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I think it's because of all the mods that I've got on, which I've said every time. Some of those mods are a bit unstable, and yeah, I mean, let's just say that New Vegas has never exactly been, ever since it was first brought out, known for being the most stable of all Fallout games. So yeah, what can you do, eh? Okay, so I'm going to do all that stuff again. Here's an idea. Yes, well, let's take two on the whole not using a friggin' nuke launcher inside. However,
What was that?
oh yeah, of course. Yeah, don't worry. To be honest, at the moment, I'm probably just dicking around because what can you do? Right. Let's try something a little bit more serious, shall we? Glare again. There we go. And then. Yep, okay, fine. Send power to the fort. Yep, there we go, boom. Alright, thank you very much indeed. And now, I wonder if these guys have got any stim packs on them. No, okay. That's right. There we are. Good fun. Right. Okay, now are we ready to proceed? Don't do it again. Don't do it again, you utter dick. Okay, it was funny the first time. Let's try again. But at least with the fact that I'm quick saving so often, it's, you know, it's going to be slightly more convenient. I'm going to see if I can do something a little different to what I've been doing up until now, because clearly throwing explosives everywhere is not good for the stability of this, especially with how fast red glare fires. So, try Old Glory.
Another kill to my name.
Like that? Done.
There we go. Come on. There we are. Right, so. Bit of drink, healing powder. That'll do. Didn't mean to take any of the Okay, nothing particularly useful there. Okay. See if we can get a bit more healing on the go. Ah, riot shotguns. Riot shotguns are amazing if you've taken the right perks. You have to have the right perks for them, otherwise they're just not really all that much use. Right, so going down here with that, didn't we? Exit out the east side of the dam. There we go. Beer has worn off. Okay. Alright. No, not in there. Oh, come on. Can't get through that way. I can't remember how you actually get through the blinking building. Oh, this is not the best way. Well, why don't I follow the signs that point to the exit? This is why we can't have nice things. Because I'm an Egypt. Right, there we go. So, I'm up against the Romans and I'm swatting them like that. Ooh, a chainsaw. Yes. Right, so. Chainsaw and an anti-material rifle. That looks good to me. Let's test the chainsaw out. Come back here, I only want to give you a hug. Whoops. Okay. So let's get some aid on the go. Yep. Right. I really have not specced into this whatsoever. Not one bit. So, we'll give it a try anyway. Yes, that's great. Crikey. There we go. Be very quiet. No, I don't want to... Oh, there you are. Right, okay. Right, let's see whether your friends might be interested in this. Oh, there they are. Oh crap, I should probably try and heal very quickly. Oh boy. Okay, right, so that's the thing that happened. I'm going to try and implant GRX as well. I don't know, I'm taking Mentats, they do nothing. Oh boy. Okay, my last stim pack. Oh boy, okay. So facing the leg is going to be very interesting from now on. Oh, okay. So now I've got to rob as much healing powder as I possibly can off these guys. I've not set myself up particularly well for this, but what can you do? Oh boy. Let's rob this guy's money as well. He won't be needing it anymore. Yeah. Where's that guy I dismembered? Right, there we go. tail. I wonder if... Can I actually heal here by sleeping? Oh, cannot wait in this location. That would be interesting if I just literally put down a sleeping bag and slept until I was ready to face the legate. Oh dear. It would be quite interesting. Alright, so... I'm guessing... Okay, that's fine. Well, what's in here? Oh. They won't be able to ride those into battle. I'm just wondering. Oh no, of course I sold all my mines. I was going to drop a mine there because I've got this theory that basically as soon as you actually start taking on the legate himself, snipers appear in those locations. So I just thought it'd be quite funny to actually mine them up before taking on the legate. Now in theory, as I come up here, a couple of special forces dudes should start climbing up. Oh no, oh no, that's only when you're on the other ending. Right. So, what do you reckon I should do, guys? Should I have a quick chat with him first, or should I fire my first shot from here? What do you reckon? Because what I could do is go up and basically just launch a nuke and just delete him off the face of the earth before anybody has a chance to do anything. Alternatively, I could just basically go up, insult him for a little while, and then yeah. I mean, one way or another, I'm possibly going to be taking his helmet. But let's have a look and see what we can do. Yeah, could be quite funny. Alright. Okay, so we've got one comment so far which basically says launch nuke. Okay, so judging by Cookie's comment, I would say that indicates that that's a second vote in favour of the nuke, mostly because Cookie's a Tau player, try not to hold it against him. You know, despite being a Warhammer player who has in fact got a Tau army, I do have it on good authority he has had sex. So, anyway, I think, yeah, I think we're tilting in favour of the nuclear option here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Linus, and I'm going to, yeah, just blast him to smithereens. That's the point. Which options have I got? I've got the big kid, low yield, timed, tiny tots, or the regular one. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with the regular. So let's just casually stroll up to the mushroom cloud, because nick his armor and sword. But it's in perfect condition considering I just nuked it. So is it gonna? So it's gonna get rid of the get rid of that. But you know what? It looks rather dashing with the tri-radii, whatever the flip it's called. So I think we're pretty sort of good on this one. So yeah, next thing's next. That's you know, I don't actually need to do very much at this point. Now, the final section. Let's just pause it there. The final section is actually a bit of an interesting one because I do have the option of getting Yes Man to throw the general off the dam. But I think if I do that, I don't have the option to also kill every single one of his men. So I'm going to have to choose between the spirit of the challenge and watching the general fly. So I'm going to toss a coin. One sec. Let me just. I'm literally going to flip a coin on this one because I don't know what to do. Well, actually, I don't know. Do you guys fancy a bit of audience participation? What do you think? Do you think I should have him thrown off the dam, or do you think I should basically blow everybody to smithereens? Whilst I'm waiting for the answers, I'm going to basically take as many drugs as I can in the meantime. Somehow my speech is at 48 despite the fact that I'm very, very not charismatic, but I've just taken enough drugs, my charisma is at 10. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, let's... yeah, would help if I press all the right buttons in the right order. There we go.
Caesar on the cross. Been up. Could use a hunt. And guess it ain't no secret how you I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I would sooner spit. Who the hell do you think you are? Look, you've been far enough. You want me to make tracks? No. Right now, that's...
Yeah.
I think you're...
Okay. Fine. Looks like that was a speech check option then, which I completely forgot, despite the fact that I actually did look at this as an option previously. But what can you do? Whilst they sort themselves out, I'm gonna go raiding some of the corpses for bits and pieces. The hell? What on earth is going on? What are you up to? Right. Okay, now are we... I think, if I just soft lock the game? Oh god. Right, let's try this again. Dear. Right, let's see if I can kill all of these guys in the face. Maybe that'll unsoft lock the game. Esther, do you think? Oh boy. Okay, let's try this again. This time I'm just going to insult him because there's very little point in me prying around with this. Crikey. Oh boy.
Caesar on the cross. Could you?
Yep.
Guess it ain't no secret.
Okay, so a couple of implant GRXs and then Blade of the East.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just
There you
saying
go.
that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery
And there we
outside
go.
Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland
I'm
was
keen to see
forever
what these
changed.
ending slides are,
The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the
because
Legion and the NCR from
I
Hoover Dam,
removed a lot
securing
of
New
settlements
Vegas's
from
independence
existence.
from both factions.
I
With
deleted
Mr.
a
House
lot
out
of
the
people.
picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life.
What do you mean
New
minimal
Vegas
loss of
assumed its
life? I'm a
position as
mass
an independent
murderer.
Power in the Mojave. Supporting all of the chaos that comes with independence, the courier was the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured the fall of Mr. House and the end of the Legion's and NCR's influence over New Vegas.
Without organized leadership, the remaining boomers slowly drifted away. leaving Nellis Air Force Base to be flooded by prospectors and scavengers. All of the boomers' accumulated knowledge quickly scattered, and their existence slowly faded from memory.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
At odds with leadership over the Brotherhood's future, Veronica looked to the Mojave wasteland for an answer both she and they could live with. But the answer would never come, and the dangers of the world that had left the Brotherhood of Steel behind would eventually claim her life.
What do you mean eventually? I
Fiends
killed you.
overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
With no clear
I
leader
thought I
to
killed
guide
all of them
efforts in
too.
Freeside, the followers of the Apocalypse lost control of Old Mormon Fort to local thugs and junkies. Eventually, using the followers' remaining supplies to manufacture drugs, the Old Mormon Fort quickly devolved into little more than a junkie den.
Travelers continued to stop by Good Springs Source for water on the Long 15, but rarely would anyone venture into the ruins of Good Springs itself. Those who did were almost always tourists, come to visit the graveyard where the courier rose from the dead.
After generations of being beaten down, the great Khans were finally broken by the courier. Those few who avoided the courier's wrath moved north into the wilderness of Idaho, where they tried once more to rebuild.
With Jacobstown's leadership destroyed, the remaining super mutants and Nightkin of the West scattered across the wasteland. Jacobstown withered away, its death going unnoticed by the rest of the Mojave.
I think I might be the bad guy.
Lily's long life finally came to a close in the Mojave wasteland. As the life faded from her, her last thoughts were of her grandchildren.
With the
That's
king
actually
dead and
technically
most of
the
their
best
gangs
ending
slain
for
by the
her.
courier, the remaining kings fled the area, never to be heard from again.
Despite their vigilance against potential attacks by the Legion, the citizens of Novak were no match for the courier.
Ah yes, the Novak
The
Chainsaw
motel
Massacre.
and Dinky the Dinosaur were left vacant, a rare stop at best for travelers along Highway 95.
Tired of waiting for the world to be done with him, Boone ventured into the wastes to make his own way out. Unable to clear his mind of the past, he was at last granted the death he'd awaited, bringing final rest to a life that had ended long ago.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
With Cook dead, the powder gangers of Vault 19 fell apart. Those who weren't destroyed by the courier fled into the hills or attempted to work their way back through the Mojave wasteland. Few survived.
Prim, already torn apart by powder gangers, was dealt a killing blow by the courier. Though prospectors pick through the remains of the town from time to time, no one reestablishes it as a settlement.
After the death of Chief Hanlon, the power of NCR's Rangers was broken for years. Their organization, so reliant on the wisdom and guidance of its elder members, became a shadow of what it once was to people across the wasteland.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued.
Yeah, I'm definitely
blood
not the
was
good
spilled,
guy.
And many lived and died,
But
just
that's
as they
okay.
had in the old world. Because war...
I'm sure SethScapes a
war
lot can
never
live with that.
changes.
So yeah, that brings to a conclusion the brilliance that is Fallout New Vegas again. This time where basically I've just wiped out all life. There's nothing left. A lot of those were sort of, talking about survivors fleeing into the hills and stuff. Trust me, there were no survivors. I went building to building. Oh yeah, I love the credits when you've got the Wild Wasteland perk on. Brilliant. So yeah, this has been really fun. This honestly has been absolutely high quality in terms of gameplay. It's been rather difficult to get a sort of set amount of time, consistently to be able to play. But people who've interacted during that and all the mods and the rules experiences, things like that, they've really sort of added to make a brilliant experience that overall has just done wonderful things. And as a result of that, I've got to say this has been one of the more fun things that I've attempted to do. Thanks, Jess. Thanks for being here and for watching me go ham on people for basically no reason. But yeah, honestly, I got to say this is brilliant, and so I'm thinking there will be future live streams. I've just got to figure out exactly what they're going to be about. I do know that the next one, I'm going to do Half-Life. So we're going to go back in time, back to the late 90s, and see what gaming was like back then. See, middle of the screen, there we go. Sean Skippy Stewart, murdering defenseless old men is fun. Well, we've just proven that. So yeah. And so I'm probably going to do something fairly similar for Half-Life, where I just, only quest essential NPCs will remain alive at the end of it. And so yeah, it's going to be fun playing that. I may attempt to do a weapon restricted challenge on that one as well. I do remember when I was a kid, I think I attempted to complete the first Half-Life game using only the pistol and the crowbar, and I think I very nearly did it, apart from when I ran out of ammunition in the Nihilant's chamber. So yeah. As it turns out, you cannot, in fact, defeat the Nihilanth with a crowbar. So, because you have to get inside its head and you get electrocuted. So, that's a thing that we now know. But yeah, I will attempt to do something rather fun and go from there. In the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you very much indeed for sharing your time with me and for watching me do this utterly nonsensical challenge. I very much appreciate you, and this has been great. I will post up on the Facebook page as to what's going on next and when. At the moment, things are a little bit sort of tricky in terms of timing, because I've just had a little time off with going on holiday and everything like that, and having come back now, I'm going back on tonights for work. So we all know how that worked out before, where it meant there was a long time between live streams. So we'll see what we can do. I will attempt to make everybody aware of what's going on, so I would hope that you'd be able to join me for it. But without further ado, I shall say goodbye. So thank you very much indeed for watching. You guys all have a wonderful time, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Dave. This has in fact been SethScapes. Thank you very much, everybody, and goodbye.